Not all Kennedy half dollars are created equal. Some are common, others are historic, and a select few have become legends in the world of coin collecting. In this video, we're revealing the top 3 rarest and most valuable Kennedy half dollars ever struck. These coins carry stories, secrets, and status, and one of them might be sitting in your collection right now. Number 1. 1971 Kennedy half dollar. You could be holding a forgotten treasure from your pocket change right now. It may look ordinary, but the 1971 Kennedy half dollar has shocked the coin world with a real auction price reaching an unbelievable $13,000. That's right. This everyday half dollar, minted at the Denver Mint, has climbed to legendary status in the world of coin collectors when found in rare, pristine condition. So why is this coin commanding such a jaw-dropping value? In this video, we're going deep into its surprising history, the features that make it so desirable, and how you can recognize one if you're lucky enough to find it. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn could turn an overlooked coin into a major payday. The story begins in 1971, a year that marked the end of silver in the Kennedy half dollar series. From 1964 to 1970, these coins were made of 40% silver, but starting in 1971, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel clad composition. This was a massive change in U.S. coinage history, and millions of half dollars poured out of the Denver Mint with the new clad formula. Over 250 million were produced with the D Mint mark, but not all of them were created equal. Among the masses, a small number of these coins were struck with exceptional precision and somehow survived in near-perfect mint state condition. And those are the coins that are rewriting their place in coin collecting today. What makes the rarest 1971 Kennedy half dollars stand out is their quality. You're looking for coins with full cartwheel luster, clean surfaces, sharp details in Kennedy's hair and the eagle's wings, and absolutely no wear. These flawless examples often come straight from old rolls, mint sets, or long-forgotten collections where they were never touched by human hands. Under magnification, they shine like newly minted coins, and that's what drives collector demand through the roof. While a circulated 1971 might be worth 50 cents, one graded at MS 66 or above can change everything. That brings us to the market today, and here's where it gets exciting. A single 1971 Kennedy half dollar, graded and authenticated in pristine mint state condition, has sold at auction for an incredible $13,000. Think about that. A coin that was once common pocket change, now worth more than a luxury vacation. This is no longer a hidden secret among collectors. It's a rising star in the modern clad coin market, and demand is only growing. Dealers and grading services are reporting increased submissions, and competition is fierce for the finest known examples. So how can you find one? Start by pulling out your change jars, checking your old collections, and visiting local coin shops and estate sales. Look for the small D mint mark right below Kennedy's neck, and examine the coin closely. You want a strong strike, bold details, a bright, clean surface, and no signs of circulation wear. If it looks flawless, it might be time to send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC, because only professionally graded coins will fetch top dollar on the market. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a piece of metal. It's a hidden treasure with growing demand and stunning market potential. It proves that even clad coins from the 1970s can achieve elite status when condition and rarity come together. And with auction records hitting $13,000, this coin has earned its place among the most desirable modern half dollars in U.S. history. Don't overlook this one. You might just be holding a jackpot without realizing it. Thanks a lot for watching and liking this video. Drop a comment if you found any 1971 Kennedy half dollars or plan to start searching for them now. Hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin videos, and share this with every collector you know, because you never know which coin will turn into the next $13,000 discovery. Number 2. 1776 to 1976 with D Mint mark. It looks like just another coin from the 70s. But this bicentennial half dollar with a tiny D under Kennedy's neck could be worth thousands today. That's right. What most people see as loose change might actually be a $6,465 collector's prize. The 1776 to 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with the D mint mark isn't just a tribute to America's 200th birthday. It's become one of the most sought-after modern-clad coins in the market when found in near-perfect condition. And in this video, I'm going to show you what makes this coin so special, how you can find one yourself, and why now is the time to pay close attention to these incredible bicentennial treasures. In 1976, the United States celebrated its 200th anniversary, and to mark this historic moment, the U.S. Mint redesigned 3 circulating coins: the quarter, the dollar, and of course, the half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar received a brand new reverse, featuring Independence Hall, with the dual date 1776 to 1976 placed boldly on the front. These bicentennial coins were minted in both 1975 and 1976, and no coins dated 1975 exist. Every one carries the 1776 to 1976 dual date. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of them, but very few survived in the flawless condition that collectors chase today. What sets the 1976 D Kennedy half-dollar apart isn't just its patriotic design, it's the mystery behind the quality of the strike. While most of these coins entered circulation immediately, a rare handful were struck with extraordinary sharpness, full detail, and blazing mint luster. These are the coins that grading services like PCGS and NGC label as mint state 67 or higher, and that's where the value explodes. When you see one under a coin loop or bright light, look for clean surfaces, sharp detail in the building lines of Independence Hall, and strong features in Kennedy's hair and cheek. Collectors love this coin for more than just its beauty. It's a moment in American history, frozen in copper and nickel. But only a tiny fraction of the coins produced in Denver have reached the top grades, which makes them extremely hard to find and incredibly valuable to own. And here's where it gets exciting. One of these rare bicentennial half-dollars with the D mint mark sold at auction for a stunning $6,465. That's the power of condition and demand working together, and values like this are only expected to grow as more collectors focus on modern rarities. So where do you find one? Start by digging through old rolls of half-dollars, check estate sales, coin jars, and even ask relatives if they have old coins tucked away in drawers or boxes. Look for that small D mint mark just below Kennedy's neck, and make sure the coin has that crisp, clean 1776 to 1976 dual date. If the luster is bright, the strike is strong, and there's no wear, you might have something special in your hands. Get it graded, because a professional MS-67 or higher label is what turns this from pocket change into real money. The 1976 D Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a patriotic coin. It's a modern-day treasure for collectors who know where to look and what to look for. With prices reaching as high as $6,465, this coin is proof that even high-mintage issues can become legends when preserved in perfect condition. It's a celebration of freedom, history, and hidden value, and it might just be hiding in your own home. Thanks a lot for watching and liking this video. If you've ever found a bicentennial half-dollar or plan to start hunting for them, drop a comment below and let us know. Be sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and share this with fellow collectors, because your next rare coin find could be a $6,465 piece of American history. Number 3. You might want to pause before spending that old half-dollar, because the 1972 D Kennedy half-dollar, the one most people think is worthless, has sold for as much as $2,485 at auction. That's right. This ordinary-looking coin from your pocket change or an old coin jar could actually be a hidden treasure. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll dive into why this coin has become a secret star in the world of modern US coin collecting, what makes it valuable, and how you can tell if you're holding a high-dollar prize. Let's start with some quick background. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964 as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy and has remained one of the most iconic American coins ever minted. But by 1971, the silver content was removed, and the half-dollar became a copper-nickel-clad coin. In 1972, the Denver Mint struck over 141 million half-dollars, so at first glance, this coin seems anything but rare. But here's the truth: condition is everything. While millions were made, almost all were used heavily in circulation, and very few were preserved in flawless condition. What sets the rarest 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollars apart is their remarkable state of preservation. The highest quality examples, especially those graded mint state 66 or above by PCGS or NGC, are where the big money comes into play. These coins must have full original luster, sharp strike details, no signs of wear, and minimal contact marks, even under magnification. When you hold one of these beauties under a light, you'll see a bright, almost mirror-like surface with clean edges and a strong design strike on both the obverse and reverse. Collectors go wild for this coin in high grades because finding one is so incredibly difficult. Most of the 1972 D half-dollars that exist today are scratched, worn, or dinged up from decades of use. But if you happen to find one in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And here's the number that will blow your mind: a certified mint state 67 example of the 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar sold at auction for a whopping $2,485. Yes, a coin you can still find today has reached that kind of value simply because of how pristine it is. So how do you find one? The best place to start is by searching through rolls of half-dollars from the bank, checking old family coin collections, or exploring estate sales and flea markets. Look closely at each coin for that tiny D mint mark just below Kennedy's neck. This confirms it's from the Denver Mint. Then examine the details. Is the strike bold, the surface clean, and the luster bright? If so, you might be onto something. And if it looks good, don't guess. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, because certification is what unlocks full market value. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar may not get as much attention as some silver coins, but it's quickly becoming a standout in the clad coin era. It shows how even common coins can gain serious collector value when preserved in top condition. With prices rising and auction sales proving that collectors are hungry for modern high-grade examples, this is a coin that deserves a second look, and maybe a place in your collection. Thanks a lot for watching and liking this video. If you've ever come across a 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar in your collection, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. And if you're just now realizing its potential, hit that like button, subscribe for more valuable coin videos, and share this with your fellow collectors. Your next discovery could be a $2,485 surprise hiding in plain sight.